Climate change, armed conflicts, and pandemics are impacting millions of people all over the world. Local actors are best positioned to provide quick and effective help to those in need. They have better access, insight and knowledge of the situation surrounding them and are close to affected communities. Often, big amounts of money come from large donors through international organizations to local actors. So how can all best work together to ensure effective and timely support to people affected by crises? An approach to more local ownership and leadership in humanitarian action is the so-called localization.
Localization means changing the whole system. That is, actively and effectively changing the system by involving local actors in decision making and making them take the center stage, being part of these strategic decisions.
The Together programme promotes the localization of humanitarian action. It combines the efforts of 40 local and national non-governmental organizations from Bangladesh, Colombia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Myanmar, Pakistan, Somalia, along with 4 international organizations from Germany.
The Together project, much as it focuses on humanitarian perspectives, it also is a wonderful capacity building instrument for the local organizations.
This is a great opportunity to reflect, to see our picture ourselves, what we are.
The term localization can be interpreted differently and also seen critically. But generally, it refers to a set of goals designed to increase local actors' leadership and decision-making in humanitarian response, and improve their access to quality funding, coordination, capacity sharing, and equal, trusted partnerships, among other aspects.
In this program, the LHPs, local humanitarian partners, are really treated as equal partners and not the subcontractors or, like other projects, we are not given the authority to make the decisions and implement the programs or projects.
In Together, we focus on promoting the leadership and decision-making role of local and national actors in the context of the humanitarian system of their countries. We also stress the value of equal partnerships, accessibility to quality funding, and sound coordination mechanisms. Local partners can also access a special component of the program called the Humanitarian Operations and Innovation Facility, in short, HOIFA, to obtain money for operations and innovations that are fine-tuned to meet the requirements of their specific regions. Their funding applications are assessed and approved by the country's steering committee, comprising members of senior management from the 5 local partner organizations in each country.
HOIFA implementation was one of the greatest learning for us. We are implementing since December 2021 the process, documentation, engagement with beneficiaries and other stakeholders found critical. Through applying PFIM, the needs being identified, and through extensive two-way engagement and implementation in underway.
Challenges do exist. International organizations need to rethink their role in the system and must be willing to accept a shift in power to national and local organizations. A lack of political will, along with administrative obstacles, can pose a challenge in terms of effectively implementing the localization goals.
It seems that the current approach towards localization is more of a top-down approach. It's just starting from the donors through the INGOs, who also try to be an intermediary. And then finally, you have the local actors who are trying to implement something that they don't understand quite enough. So I would say that the main purpose, they say like we have a goal. We have a goal to, transform aid and establish a more of a local enlightenment and response. Let's make the localization local so that it can start from the, local people, the local NGOs. Then they can have something understandable, and they can design it the way they want. That will be, I think, quite fantastic.
Financial and other support needs to be made available to local responders, even outside times of crisis, in preparing for disasters, for achieving community resilience and building a sustainable civil society.
Una de las cosas más importantes que destaco del programa Together es que nos ha permitido romper con las estructuras de poder dentro del sistema humanitario, dándonos un relacionamiento mucho más igualitario con actores de carácter internacional y también permitiéndonos plasmar esas experiencias y esos aprendizajes que como organización local tenemos.
For first positive changes, let's take a look at some of the activities that have taken place already.
The program for humanitarian response in my organization become more participatively and focusing on the community, and also we also increase in our operational standard, and we also get increasing capacity from Together program to be able to mapping our gap and our vulnerability and focus to improve that points.
Looking to the future, we envisage a humanitarian system led by local actors and affected populations supported by the international community. Together works towards this future.
A futuro, lo que dimensionamos nosotros es continuar todo ese aprendizaje que hemos obtenido a través del proyecto, porque el proyecto Together viene fortaleciéndonos en nuestras capacidades, nuestros conocimientos. Entonces, más adelante es continuar ese aprendizaje, seguirlo aplicándolo con las comunidades y pues el objetivo es lograr alcanzar una mejora continua.
I guarantee after 3 years then we will not have will not be inferior to the INGOs and the UN that we can do.